guys, what is my thoughts after riding 5 miles on my electric trike? The Lectric XP trike. Got a really good ride in. I got my knee exercised. I'm only about 3 weeks and 3 days into my post-surgery. They wanted me to wait 4 weeks, but I know how my knee feels, so I wanted to get out on it, do a little taping for you guys. I got a little video from the 360 camera. Got to watch for people coming down the trail here. But yeah, without a doubt, this is my favorite trike. And I just really wanted to show you guys that you got to keep those legs moving. Just like I put in my video, keep them pedals going, because that's the only way you're going to rehab, is to get loose, do a lot of stretching on that knee, all the heel slides, all the pullbacks you do on your knee. Again, I got a titanium knee now with a few little plastic pieces in there around my kneecap. I got to take care of this. They say it'll last me 20 years. That'll make me 93, so I'll be good with that. So yeah, I just wanted to give you my thoughts on this. After riding 5 miles, I had fun. I will get out and do it again tomorrow. I'll be doing short stints, 5-6 miles each time. I don't want to overdo it and mess up what they already did.
If you're watching this, you're probably asking the same question I was asking before I rolled out today. What really happens to an electric trike battery in the winter? Not what the website says, not what the brochure promises, but what actually happens when it's cold, when you're bundled up, and when you're a senior who just wants to ride safely and confidently. That's what the ride is all about. Why winter riding matters for seniors. A lot of seniors stop riding once the temperature drops. Not because we don't want to ride, but because we're unsure. Unsure about battery range, power loss, getting stranded, or damaging something expensive. And if you're on a fixed income, that battery isn't just a battery. It's a serious investment. So today I'm riding my electric XP 750 trike in real winter conditions to show you. Temperature outside on this ride is probably about 9 to 10 degrees, so it is really cold. So how much range do you lose? What kind of power drop can you expect? And how to protect your battery so it lasts years, not months. Today's test setup, no lab, just real life. Let me explain what kind of test this is and what it's not. This is not a laboratory test. No controlled climate room. No brand, new battery straight out of the box. This is a real trike, a real senior rider, real winter temperatures, real stops, starts, and hills. Today's temperature is cold enough, my hands feel it. The motor feels it, and yes, the battery definitely feels it. That's the kind of test that matters to us. What cold does to lithium batteries? Simple explanation. Here's the plain truth. Cold weather does not permanently damage your battery, but it does temporarily reduce performance. In cold temperatures, the chemical reaction inside the battery slows down. Voltage drops faster, and the battery looks like it's draining quicker. Think of it like arthritis in the cold. Nothing's broken, everything just moves slower. Once the battery warms up, most of the range comes back. Real world riding, power and feel, and acceleration. Right now, as I'm riding, here's what I notice. The trike is still smooth. Acceleration is slightly softer. Throttle response is just a bit muted. But here's the important part. It's still completely usable. I'm not struggling, I'm not wobbling, and I'm not fighting the trike. For seniors, that's huge. Winter riding on a trike isn't about speed, it's about control and confidence. Battery percentage drop, what I'm seeing. Let's talk about numbers, the ones you actually care about. In warmer weather, you might expect 100% to last most of your ride Gradual drop, predictable range. In the cold, that first 10 to 15% drops quicker. The display may jump down faster than expected. Range anxiety shows up early. But here's the key thing most people don't know. That lost range isn't gone, it's suppressed. When you bring the battery back inside and warm it up, you'll often see the percentage climb back up. That's not magic, that's chemistry. What actually causes battery degradation? Let's clear up a big misunderstanding. Cold weather does not cause permanent battery degradation. Storing the battery outside in freezing temperatures, charging it while it's ice cold, leaving it fully drained in the cold, or leaving it 100% charged for weeks without riding. Those are the mistakes that shorten battery life. Winter riding itself, that's not the enemy. Senior Smart Winter Battery Tips. Here's what I personally do and what I recommend for seniors. Bring the battery inside, never leave it in the trike overnight in freezing temperatures. Charge at room temperature. Let it warm up before plugging it in. Don't chase 100%. Storing at 60 to 80% is healthy long term. Shorter rides are okay. Winter is about enjoyment, not mileage records. Dress the rider, not the battery. You'll quit before the battery does. Should seniors ride in winter? Here's my honest answer. If the roads are clear, if you feel stable, and if you respect the conditions, yes, winter riding can be safe and enjoyable on a trike. The Lectric XP 750 trike gives you stability, confidence, and control when conditions aren't perfect. And mentally, winter rides do something important. They remind you you're still capable, you're still independent, you're still riding. My closing thoughts and heartfelt trust building. If you're a senior watching this and wondering, is winter riding worth it? I'll say this. You don't ride in the winter to go far. You ride to keep moving, you ride to stay confident, and you ride because life doesn't stop when it gets cold. If this helped you understand your battery and your trike a little better, leave a comment for me and tell me how cold you've ridden. Because seniors teaching seniors, that's how we all ride smarter. Hey guys, let's get into what seniors should be wearing when they're out riding. I mean, there's a couple things you need to take into consideration. So let me give you a breakdown what I wear and what I suggest that when you're getting down into single digits, especially, how do you dress for this? So senior rule number 1: dress for wind, not just temperature. On a trike, you're sitting upright, exposed to wind, moving steadily, not generating much body heat. Single digits plus wind equals brutal, even at 10 to 12 mile per hour. And guys, I can tell you that is a fact. Unless you're wearing a Provoca on your face, which you should be in these temperatures, you're going to certainly feel it on your face. If you feel cold before you ride, you'll be miserable in 5 minutes. Layering system that actually works for me. Base layer, most important. This is what touches your skin. You want thermal base layer, top and bottom. Moisture wicking, not cotton. Why it matters for seniors? Cold skin equals stiff joints plus reduced circulations. Merino wool or synthetic thermal underwear is ideal. Let's talk about a mid layer called the heat trap. This is your insulation. Good options. Fleece jacket, light insulated jacket, wool sweater. This layer traps warm air which your body produces naturally. Outer layer, wind blocker. This is where many people fail. It must be windproof, water resistant, longer length, covers lower back when seated. A soft shell or winter cycling jacket works well. Avoid bulky coats that restrict shoulder movement. Do you need battery operated heat gloves? Yes. For most seniors in single digits, hands are the first thing to fail in the cold. On a trike, Hands are exposed. You're gripping handlebars. Reduced circulation in common with age. Heated gloves are a game changer. What to look for? Battery powered, no bike wiring needed. Adjustable heat levels, insulated cuffs that cover jacket sleeves. If your fingers go numb, reaction time drops, that's a safety issue. Heated vest. I wear one. It's optional, but powerful. Highly recommended if you chill easily. A heated vest warms your core, improves circulation to arms and legs, lets you wear lighter outer layers. This is especially helpful for seniors with arthritis, poor circulation, weight loss, less natural insulation. Good news. Heated vests use very little power and they last for hours. Heated socks. Depends on the rider. Sometimes not always necessary. Try this first. Wool socks, not cotton. Insulated winter boots. Wind blocking pant layer. If your toes still go numb, then you need heated socks. They will help. Warning, heated socks can feel bulky in boots. Make sure circulation isn't restricted. Lower body, what seniors forget. Cold legs equals stiff knees. We recommend thermal base layer, fleece or insulated pants, windproof outer shell, very important. On a trike, your legs don't move much, so they get colder faster than on a regular bike. Footwear stability over style. You want insulated winter boots, non-slip sole, easy on and off, no wrestling with laces. You want to avoid sneakers, hard cycling shoes, anything tight around toes. Senior reality check, very important. If you feel fingers going numb, toes burning or tingling, shivering that won't stop, ride is over, head home. Winter riding is about confidence, not toughness. My honest senior recommendations in the single digits: if you're riding in single digit temperatures on your XP 750 trike, minimum I recommend thermal base layers, windproof outer layer, heated gloves. Nice to have a heated vest and wool socks. Optional, heated socks only if feet stay cold. Final thoughts from a senior to a senior. You don't ride in winter to prove anything. You ride to stay mobile, independent, and confident. Dress smart, stay warm, and enjoy the ride.